I'm going to be going over the 3 best clients for Minecraft Java Edition 1.21. Also, it feels like I should mention that all the clients in this video are completely free to use, and they're also all going to be linked down in the description below. Starting off with 3rd place, we have Doomsday Client, which, as you can see over here, is actually an injection client for the latest version of Minecraft Java Edition, which is pretty crazy. There's really no competition when it comes to injection clients. Doomsday is definitely the best injection client out there, and not just that. It's really easy to use this for other Minecraft versions. It has advanced injection options as well, and not only that, but next to the ability to inject this client, you can install it as a launcher version for almost any Minecraft version, or even as a Forge or Fabric mod. So you could use this client in literally every single way that a Minecraft client for the latest version can be used. Now, enough yapping about that stuff. Inside of Minecraft, Doomsday is an incredible client as well. As you can see, they have the general quick GUI that you would expect, with almost every single client having customization options, and some of them even having a lot of it. The interfaces for these customizations are really nice, and as you can see, incredibly extensive. For the rest, Doomsday Client also has every single utility that you would expect from a client to be able to use it well for the latest version. Now, this client does not have any commands yet, though. This client is actually still heavily in development, and they're working on developing not only a better version, but generally a bunch more utilities as well, which is one of the reasons why I put this so high. Because taking a look at how good it is now, and if they're still improving it, then it could definitely become literally one of the best clients out there. Anyways, we've taken a look at this modules area, but Doomsday also supports a wide variety of configurations. They have a built-in friends menu, and even a full, easy-to-use self-destruct mode, which obviously works perfectly if you use it as an injection client. In 2nd place, we have something that might be quite surprising, but Thunderhack Recode. So Thunderhack originally started out as Thunderhack Plus, a client that is outdated since 1.12.2. Recently, Thunderhack Recode was started up, with its main biggest version starting out as 1.20.4, but they've since updated to 1.21 and has improved the client massively since. The original version is known as a kind of clunky client. Enough talking, let's get into the client. So with a default keybind being P and not right shift, that kind of threw me off a little, but here it is. As you can see, the GUI looks great. We have some custom backgrounds, as you can see. Opening up all of the customization menus for these utilities, they're actually animated, which looks incredible in my opinion. It's an incredibly high quality client. You may have been thrown off a little by the home screen I showed you earlier, which I believe they still have since the Thunderhack Plus version. Anyways, this is all incredibly high quality. There's a bunch of customization, as you can see, with multiple tiers of drop-down menus even. Not only that, but this client has an insane amount of utilities, as you can see. Even with a tiny GUI scale, I still need to scroll to be able to see everything. Built into this client is also a bunch of customization, as you can see, together with a full HUD editor, which adds an entire tab. This one isn't in the Click GUI. As you can see, if I close out of here, there's no HUD tab here. When I open the HUD editor, I get a full list of like 25 different more utilities that can all be part. They have a boy kisser? What? Who? 2D companion. Okay, that threw me off a little. I was going to start yapping about all the great stuff they have. Anyways, as you can see, there's an entire customization menu for the customizable HUD. All of these are customizable as well. That was a lie, not all of them. Most of them are. As you can see, there's a full HUD editor here with a bunch of things you can choose from, which is obviously really useful. And potentially a little less useful, they also have the old GUI. This is the original one from, I believe, Thunderhack Plus also has this there, which has all of these categories, as you can see, together with the friends menu and the config manager, which are a little more easily accessible through this one, although I still don't really recommend using this. Anyways, for the rest, I just absolutely love what this client has done. This looks so high quality, and from my experience with using it, it all works as well, which is, of course, that's a good thing. They also have that animation. There's a bunch of hidden animations. If you close this with escape, as you can see, it'll animate that way. There's so many cool things. I think there's a whole customization menu for the animations themselves and stuff like that. Is it here? I think there's some it's somewhere. You'll find it. Oh, there's probably there. Anyways, basically that. Fantastic client. If you're looking for a new client, this one's kind of underrated. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of content on this, so definitely check it out. As I said, they are all linked down in the description below. Finally, in a deserved first place, we have Meteor client. Now, to a bunch of you guys, it won't be a secret that Meteor is my favorite Java Edition hack client. Well, for the latest version at least. If people are looking for a client, whether you're experienced or new, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be recommending you Meteor client. I absolutely love this client. I think it's really clean. It's a little simplistic, but I do definitely like that. It's also incredibly easy to use. As you can see, you have the average click GUI, the one you will expect from a client nowadays. The customization menus of this client are pretty unique in my opinion. As you can see, they're a lot larger than others, but opening up this way makes it really easy to use in comparison to other ones that sometimes get cluttered or overlaid with other areas of the click GUI. This just makes it really easy to use. Meteor is also definitely one of the best built clients out there. It's really stable, you never experience crashing or anything like that. That being said, I'd say the one downside of Meteor client is the fact that they're slow in updates. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of slow. If you look at clients like Worst Client, which isn't in this video, even though I usually glaze Worst a bit, Worst updates in like a day, like 2 hours sometimes even, whilst Meteor can take weeks to update, which I mean is understandable with a client this good, but still, if we're talking downsides, then I gotta be honest with you guys, right? Now, besides the click GUI, which I'm sure you guys can all navigate and stuff, the entire area is customizable as well. As you can see over here, although I like this color of purple, I wouldn't ever change this. If you want to, of course, you can. You have the GUI manager over here, which allows you to customize a lot more. The HUD area, this is similar to the one that we saw in Thunderhack, of course, just in a Meteor kind of way. So you have a little bit of customization here. You can move this around if you do wish to do so. And you can actually toggle the entire HUD to a keybind as well. Anyways, clicking on this edit button over here will bring you to the full HUD editor, where you can edit the default components on your screen, as you can see over here, which do snap to each other and to the edges. That is my biggest thing. I love that whenever there's a client and they have a full HUD editor but don't have snapping, it's a massive ick of mine. As you can see, these all snap beautifully to each other. I love that. You can right click and that'll allow you to search all the HUD elements that you can add. Say I add the array list once again, I mean we already have one up here. I can right click on this, as you can see, and that'll give me another full menu that I can customize stuff from. You'd almost get lost in this HUD, trust me, and you can simply remove these by clicking on the delete button. Okay, moving on, we also have a full built-in friends menu, as is basically expected from Java clients nowadays. Also, a full macros manager, which is really useful. I like this a lot. Personally, I don't use it so much, but I know a bunch of you guys do. And then we also have a profiles area. Profiles are basically configurations, but with a different name, right? Also, I'll click on create over here. The entire configuration, creation, and management experience is so incredibly easy with this client. Most clients that have this use commands or make it a little difficult, and the entire process has a user interface, which makes it just 10 times easier to use. Talking about commands, Meteor definitely has those. I can type .help in chat, and as you can see, they have a whopping 38 commands that you can use. You'll get a list of them right over here, and you can simply hover above these, and then you'll get the exact description of the command. If you're still not sure how to use them, that's not a problem, because these commands have autofill, which is obviously fantastic. It's kind of confusing sometimes when commands don't have autofill, and even if you do know how to use them, this is just so much easier to use and manage. It's definitely something that you would also expect Meteor client to have. Anyways, enough glazing. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Is this a valid list, or did I just absolutely cook something horrendous? In my opinion, this is good. Of course, right? Yeah, okay. Anyways, for right now, thank you ever so much for watching, and I do, of course, hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.